Welcome to Goyo's Garden and Tie-Dyes. I'm Greg. Alright, this is a 58 by 58 tapestry, not a 59 like I said when I was doing the panda demonstration. It's folded in half again, just to find center. And this will be part of my 4th of July collection. I did a couple shirts last year, kind of like this. Stephanie from Belladonna Dye suggested I incorporate a heart, so that's what I'm going to do. And a little fine tuning on that one. And I get to use my new sinew puller. Compliments of Jen from Boredom with Jen and Steph from Belladonna Dyes. I'm sorry it's only going to be a one-liner on my first one, but I will get busy with it. I have 2 more videos that I'll be putting out with my old closet dowel sinew puller, and it's retired, but there are 2 more videos. And I think this is the largest heart that I've done. I can't remember anything bigger than this. And one thing I've learned is if I spend too much time on it, I don't think they come out as well as when you just go for it. And I apologize if you hear any background noise besides me gabbing away and a little bit of music I have playing. But I live in a real active neighborhood, so we have a dog park at the end of the street. You'll hear dogs barking, people talking, music playing, but I love my neighborhood and the people. At least the air conditioner's not running yet. It's still kind of early in the morning. Hey, the first wrap with it. Under my belt. And I do have a link in the description box to get to Boredom with Jen. She has all kinds of cool stuff on there. That's a little loose, got to tighten that one up. Just give me some space between the colors and the sinew. Try to keep them from skipping over. Now I'm just going to open it back up, and we're going to make like a little single geode. Just push up or grab a little pinch and tie it off. Got these little teeny rubber bands. That's a lot harder with them stubby little fingers for sure. But we'll get her done. So you want to try to be as random as possible. Easier said than done. Once it's all starting to scrunch up, you kind of lose track where you're at. I keep trying to unfold it to see, but you know how that goes. Yeah, so you're just going to go around and around and around. Yeah, you can make some bigger ones, some littler ones. Yeah, I definitely like this size tapestry compared to those big ones I've been doing, or sheets. It's a lot easier to handle. And a little easier to get a picture of. Yeah, that definitely looked like an empty spot there. And so I'm going to put a couple rubber bands on the heart just to stand it up to keep it out of the way. And now you just scrunch it all up the best you can. Try to put the rubber bands on to separate the little noids or whatever you want to call them there. And it's really, when you're putting on the rubber bands like this, it's not that big a deal. It's just when you start dyeing it, you want to make sure everything's standing up nice and separated. But if you work on it now to keep them away from each other, it's a lot easier later. Yeah, I try to make it nice, tight little scrunch. And keep track of every little thing I have tied off there. I don't know how Mio and some of the others do that. I couldn't keep track of what I had tied up. And it's not the back of my head in the way. And big old ears kind of get in the way sometimes too. Still trying to figure out this video stuff. You're probably saying to yourself, hey, I haven't seen him make a mistake yet. Well, here it is. See, clean off the table? Why would I be cleaning off the table when I just haven't dyed it yet? Well, I dyed the heart first, and the camera was not running. What else is new? So, I do the heart first, put it back inside the bucket upside down, and I want to put a quick coat of midnight blue on the back side of it. And that's another mistake I almost did. That rack had red all over it, and I was going to flip this over when I'm done and set it down, so that means I would have had a purple shirt on the back side. So, like I said, I'm going to put some midnight blue. I try not to get it too close to the outside edges so it doesn't get up on those rubber bands and start creeping too soon. So just pretty much the underneath of it. And you want to be really careful, because you get a blue on one of those, it could change everything. And now's the time you want to make sure they're separated and not touching each other. Oh, and the red, I really wanted to use the Chinese red, but I was out of that, so it's fire red mixed in with a little deep orange. Okay, so you're just gonna get the blue down in between everything. You don't have to go high up on the rubber bands. In fact, it's easier if you stay back away from them because it will creep up on you. Say, just take your time on this part. Looks like I'm going fast, but I'm not. It's sped up here a little bit. Like I said, it was a long video. And this is probably one of my longest ones edited even. And if you're watching it, thanks for sticking with me. And I'm really surprised because if anything was going to happen, this would be about the time that it would. But I'm glad to say I slid through it. Yeah, I soak it pretty good at the base of all those. I actually think I did 2.5 or 3 of the 4-ounce bottles. A lot of blue dye on there. A couple more little spots with the blue. And this was real ballsy of me here. Putting on some of the red on there. It could have just dripped down so easily. That's how I get myself in trouble. If I just let it be, the red would have creeped down on its own. Alright, so we're going to call that good. And this is what it looked like about 10 hours later. You see how much it did creep up. And this is about 30 hours later. It did creep, and here it is. Well, like I said, I spent too much time trying to tie that heart off, and that's what I got. It's not one of my favorites, but I'll take it. But I do like my little bombs bursting in air, or fireworks, whatever you want to call them. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.